and welcome to...
Good morning.
Good morning. Wake up, Missoula.
Wake up, Missoula. Wake up, Missoula. Anyways, the big story today is the weather.
Mm-hmm. The weather.
It's crazy out there.
Yes.
Everyone stay indoors, unless you have important things to do or responsibilities.
Mm-hmm. Let's talk about some facts. Right to you, Josh. What do you got to say about what's going on?
All right, well, currently it's 22 degrees outside, but it's just really snowy.
Yeah.
I think there was like 7 inches of snow in Missoula. And everything's closed, but today there's a 100% chance of snow. Tonight there's a 100% chance of snow. Saturday, 70%. Saturday night, 50%. Looks like it's going to just keep snowing pretty much.
Yeah.
A low of 2 degrees, negative 2 degrees tonight.
Oof.
High of 24, so it's not going to get much warmer. But yeah, it is just a snowy blizzard out there.
It is pretty bad. Here's an anecdote. Well, it's not much an anecdote. I think it's just really funny.
Yeah.
I was just walking through the snow, you know. I walked here this morning because I'm a genius, and I saw this lady that was right in front of me, and I was basically walking in her steps.
Yeah. How nice of her.
That's a good strategy.
And as soon as I caught up to her, she was just like, "Oh, nice day for a walk now, isn't it?" Apparently, that's my impersonation of older young lady.
Yeah, that sounds good. I know.
90 years young.
It's been snowing for like
not that old.
Almost 24 hours since noon yesterday.
Yeah.
It's been snowing.
It's just nonstop snow. It's just all it is snow, and it's windy. It's really windy out there.
I mean, like I was walking. There's some sections where you can be like, "Oh, it seems like it's gonna be okay." Oh, I made a terrible mistake.
Up to your knees.
It says the wind speed is 28 miles per hour right now.
That's quite a bit. It's a lot. And there are a bunch of schools closed today too. I know the university is closed. Missoula College is closed.
And I just checked the website, and all schools in the district of the Missoula County Public Schools is closed.
Awesome.
And I will talk to Hatton, Litman, who is the Director of Communications and Technology for the Missoula County Public School. See, you have to take a big breath before you say all that stuff. But I'll be talking to her towards the end of the show and just see what kind of report she has to tell for us, if I can get a hold of her, of course. But if not, it happens. But we have a whole bunch of videos to show, and I think we'll start off with Josh's...
Word on the street?
Yep, Josh produced this himself.
Yes.
So all you gotta do is go big screen.
I think I'm kind of ready for it to be over, honestly. I'm trying to play guitar, and I can't really do that when my hands are freezing.
I think it's been an interesting winter. I've been here 10 years, and it's kind of the toughest one we've had so far, but I'm sure glad for the snow, and I'll be even happier for it this summer when we're not on fire.
But it's been fun. I mean, you got to shovel the snow twice every time you shovel it.
My thoughts on this winter are I'm really glad to see that we got some moisture. I was kind of concerned in January. It looked like spring was already here. And so I think although it might seem kind of long and dreary at this point, I think we'll appreciate it next summer.
I think that the winter a lot better than other places. I think we live in Montana. If you can't wallow in the snow, then you shouldn't live in Montana. And the more snow that we have, the better, for the less of fire season we're going to have, and the better our rivers are going to be running.
Somebody comes along and plows more stuff into it, shovel it out again. I'm getting too old to snow shovel. So.
I love snow, and I don't have to travel much in the winter, so I've just found it absolutely perfect. The more snow we have, the prettier it is.
It's been a good winter. Been a Northwest kid my whole life. It's a good winter, man. It's lots of snow.
I love this winter. I love all the snow. It's just beautiful, and it's wonderful to live here. I don't regret moving up here to colder climates at all, one bit. I moved from Southern California, and at first I didn't think I'd be able to winter here, but it's been 6 years, and
This is gorgeous. I love that there's more snow this year than last year. And I'm actually learning to ski now.
looking at things here, looking at the conditions. We came into town from the east, and it was white the whole way from Drummond here, and it was just gorgeous. I loved it. I don't want to see much more of it, but I loved it. Thank you.
It seems pretty awesome. I mean, look at all the snow. It's powdery and beautiful. We can go to Rattlesnake and ski and not have to drive up to the pass. That's great. No, I mean, just go out and play. Enjoy it.
I think it's pretty incredible to see this amount of snow, and I think we've gotten very lucky the last few years to have a more milder winter. That's essentially my thoughts. I like seeing this amount of snow. I think it's good because I've lived here long enough to know that if the snow's not here, we'll see it in August in the form of smoke. So.
I love all the snow. I think it's just part of the season. We need it, especially we need it in the summer, you know, with the potential forest fires. But, you know, if you get cold, dress warm. If you get warm, take it off. That's it.
But, I don't know. I mean, I think it's beautiful here in Montana, like with all the mountains and everything, but I don't know how much more I can take.
Well, there you have it. A nice little package by Josh Minnie.
Yeah, that was great.
Thank you.
I loved it. Well, that guy at the end, like, you gotta get warmer clothes.
Yeah.
Bundle.
And gloves.
Yeah, time to bundle up or get a...
Yeah, I always bundle.
It's always good to bundle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's cold out there. Layers, people. Layers.
Layers.
Layers is key.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that looks a lot better than it does today.
Yeah, that was Wednesday. I mean,
Yeah.
there's still snowy, but nothing compared to today. I mean, today's just going to be complete. It seems like it's going to be a complete whiteout.
Yeah, and
all
once
day.
again, school's canceled.
Yeah.
School's canceled.
So enjoy the rest of your day, just hanging out, sleeping in, going out.
Watch some, you know, movies or something.
Watch some
Stay
Wake Up
warm.
Missoula.
Drink some hot chocolate.
Do your homework.
Yeah, do your homework.
Yeah, this school closing means nothing for me. My class is already canceled, and so I just... Oh
Yeah,
well.
my girlfriend was like, oh, big whoop, I don't even have to do anything today.
Yeah. I have to do everything today.
Yeah, canceling school on Friday is sometimes in college is like, no one really cares because no one really has classes on most Fridays.
Yeah, that's true, which is nice. It's really nice.
All right, so, Noelle, you got some stories first you want to talk about?
Yeah, totally. We've got some really good music coming in Missoula. So the first thing is the Whiskey Hooves, and they play at 9 o'clock at the Palace, and there's no cover. And they're really good. This is their song, The Whiskey Song.
I woke up drunk today. Whiskey's all I know. I lost all hope today.
9 p.m. at the Palace.
9 p.m. at the Palace.
Yeah,
if
no
it's not
problem.
snowed in there, that's for sure.
Yeah, right. If you guys can all make it, you should go. It's a really, really,
Whiskey
really
keeps
good
you
show.
warm, right? So.
Yeah, drink some whiskey and go. Yeah. And then also, the Copper Mountain Band is playing at the Sunrise Saloon. That is tonight at 9 o'clock, free. And they're coming out with an album on the 15th of March. And so here's one of their songs, He's Your Man.
How do you know when it feels right, or when you're wasting your time? Who decides when to put both feet in, or sit this out?
Yeah, some good country.
Lovely.
Yeah, we have a lot of bands here in Missoula, and we are always open to invite plenty of bands to come on our show, someone who represents the band just to come on the show and talk about it. Hey, we even might have a chance for people to guest DJ, because I have a couple of people in mind to come by.
Yeah, if you're in a band, let us know.
Yeah,
We'll
you
have
can come
on the
hang out
show.
with us, talk about your band, talk about news.
Talk about weather.
Anything you want. Yeah. And also, there is the world-renowned pianist Lisa Smirnova, And there's a Beethoven recital tonight at the Recital Hall in the University of Montana. This event is part of Beethoven Week, which is a celebration by the Missoula Symphony Association. So tickets are $30. It's at 7:30. I think there are only like 400 seats available, so get there quickly. And if you want to know any more info, call 721-3194. And here is a little excerpt of one of her piano playing.
It sounds great.
I know.
Can't wait to hear it.
That's beautiful. That's going to be a really good show.
Yeah, the university always puts on great classical music, all this stuff. KUFM, KBGA, they always...
Darko Budera.
Some good stuff.
Oh, yeah. Darko Budera, he's the director of the Missoula Symphony Orchestra.
Yeah, he's got his hand in the Beethoven Week, I think.
Cool.
I heard him on MTPR.
Yeah, and he was supposed to be on Missoula Live last week, but people get snowed in all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that day was supposed to be one of the worst days, but I say that today is one of the worst days. Oh, back to weather.
Yeah. But check it out, you guys. It looks like it's going to be a really good show. That sounds great.
I can't wait.
And then also, last thing, the Harlem Globetrotters are coming to Missoula. This is a pregame event. It's tonight at 7 p.m. I couldn't see anywhere any tickets were, but or I couldn't see. That'll be fun too.
Yeah, I think it'll be a great time for the Globetrotters.
Oh yeah. Oh, I wonder. They'll be cold.
Who are they playing again? Are they playing the Grizz?
The Washington Generals.
Oh, the Washington Generals.
They always play the Washington Generals.
Is that like a double-A basketball team or something like that? Who are the Washington Generals?
These are all
made-up teams.
Yeah.
Like, the Washington Generals. Do they play?
They don't play in a regular arena. This is they travel around making money and donating their the money they earn from ticket sales for various organizations.
Huh.
They do a lot of good for communities, locally and nationally.
Nice.
So it's like athletics and theater.
Comedy. Yeah.
All in one.
Yeah. Call the Autumn Center box office for ticket prices if anyone's interested in going.
All right. So, anything else you have to? Any other
that was
announcements?
it. Yeah, just go get out into the community and listen to music, everyone. All
right, I'm going to switch to Josh Minnie, and I'm going to talk about the shoot I did last night.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah, I did a shoot at the Missoula Art Museum hold on, I have the sheet right here so I don't mess anything up. Under Pressure, contemporary prints from the collection of Jordan D. Schneitzer and his family foundation from February 18th through June 1st. Carnegie Galleries and Faith Picton and Josephine Arstry Gallery, Contemporary Collectors Circle. And then yesterday, I got a chance to listen to him talk, and he does have a lot of cool things he got to say, but I made a short little package based on what he had to say.
Awesome.
And, all right.
Yeah.
Ready, number 4.
Hey, look around you. Abstract art is all around you, not just in museums, not just on paper and canvases. Look around at those fabulous mountains around this community. God, they're the most gorgeous abstract shapes you've ever seen. Second of all, bulls, just like us people, maybe we're made of lots of complex parts and pieces. And don't be so quick to just simply judge a bull as just a bull. Maybe it's a complicated bull, just like we're complicated people. So if you want to be an artist, you've got to have something that you're willing to bare your soul as he did and put your guts on canvas, on paper, in lead, in wood, and you've got to figure out a way to do it that's different than hasn't been done. One of the fifth graders today looked at that Donald Judd in the other room and he said, well, is that art? He said, I could do that. And I said, well, you probably could, but Donald Judd did it first.
You gotta turn up my volume.
That was great.
Yeah, very
cool. That looks like a lot of fun.
Yeah, he was a great speaker. He had a lot of great quotes. The mayor introduced him.
Nice.
And he says that he'd be on, the mayor said that he'd be on plowing the streets. I wish I could show that to you. But for right now, I'm going to talk about a little more about the mags. I'm just going to show you basically a repeat of what I showed you on Wednesday. And as you see, yep, this is the best of the book. They're talking about, yeah, this is an ongoing series that we filmed in October, and over 80 artists, great times. This one comes on tonight. Be sure to watch for it. I believe it comes on at either 6 or 4:30.
Yeah, just stay tuned in the whole day. Everyone.
Yes, just watch MCAT the whole entire day. And here we have women's suffrage. She's a professor at the University of Montana. She talked about 100 years, centennial, about the change in women's suffrage and all sorts of great stuff about women history and the changes throughout the years. Not just women, but also Native American women, because they had their own struggle.
Yeah.
Here we have...
Women rock.
What was this guy's name again? I believe, let's come back to us. I do have the sheet. All right, so this guy talks about, let's say, there's my notes.
Death of the liberal?
Yes, Chris Hedges, Death of the Liberal Class and the Crisis of the American Political System. Yep, he's a social critic, Pulitzer Prize winner, and his, and it airs 5 p.m. this Saturday. And speaking of 5 p.m. this Saturday, Ron Scholl, Kendra, both employees here at MCAT are going to do a shoot at Sentinel High School talking about, it's a dessert show this Saturday night at Sentinel High School. And I think it's going to be great. Here's some other shoots that are going on. Let's see. Tonight there's the grand finale concert at Big Sky High School.
Nice.
I already did the Missoula Art Museum. Missoula County Spelling Bee.
Ooh, yeah.
Yep. Tonight there's a whole bunch of presidential lecture series. If they don't cancel them, of course. But yeah, there's going to be all sorts of different great stuff happening overnight. Let's see.
I did a spelling bee one time. I misspelled the word species, and I was like 10 though.
Yeah, that is pretty.
Do they do adult spelling bees? That'd be kind of fun.
I don't know. It's a good question. I always feel like it's kids that I see doing spelling bees, but
I'm gonna win that.
Perhaps there probably is. There's probably definitely an adult spelling bee somewhere in this world. They should have one in Missoula.
Yeah, I think that'd be really funny.
And I think I'll stop my segment right now, because that pretty much covers what's going on with MCAT and MCAT News. Then again, I do want to talk about one last thing, and that is... What is that? Sorry about that. I'm just trying to find a video so I can... Let's see. Because, yeah, we are doing... Let's see. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Creative Cat Contest.
CAC. They're a creative cat contest. End date is March 31st. Your video must be creative cat contest. It's no longer than 2 minutes long, and you must submit it to contest@mcat.org. Now to you, Josh. You have some reports about the government.
Yeah, here's some government report. It's these are some videos from the Public Safety and Health Committee. They're talking about the laws regarding pedestrians and people sitting on the sidewalks. So this is definitely a hot topic in Missoula right now. So let's start off with a little bit from Jason Weiner.
Okay, so that last question sort of gets to the core of it for me. Is there a public safety concern here that provides for legitimate regulation of behavior that includes merely sitting or merely silently holding a sign? And I can't see that there is, and I don't believe we can defend it, and I don't think we should pass something that is not defensible nor constitutional. And so that is why I'll move to amend the motion. It'd be great to put the it seems like we're having technical difficulties, but version B is a result of about 10 minutes of taking a look at this in committee when it was introduced to us at the start of the meeting. It's not an especially refined treatment of it. I think that there are some refinements that I'd like to make to that. But the first thing beyond, so the first and the main amendment would be to strike sitting from 934.040A and 934.040C, and those are the sections that say is unlawful to do the behavior on a sidewalk.
Okay, so that was some video from Jason Weiner. I mispronounced his name. It's Weiner. But here is someone who's opposing the amendment. This is Dan Cederberg. So let's take a look at Dan Cederberg, what he has to say.
I would oppose the amendment, and the reason for the opposition is we've heard lots of testimony. I would disagree with Mr. Weiner's contention that we haven't heard any testimony that this leads to public safety issues. And so I would oppose the amendment on the grounds that we have heard lots of testimony that this is the kind of gateway conduct that leads to the other issues that we're having, and that the conduct is folks sitting on the street corners in areas that are in the central business district that are scaring, harassing, and intimidating people. And to get back to the question about, I think where we're really at, I think Brian, Mr. Van Lossberg, you're correct. This whole sitting is the issue. And if you're sitting holding a sign, it is constitutionally protected activity. But you have to remember, once you cross the threshold of there being a public safety issue with regard to that, you can put reasonable restrictions on that conduct. Not all free speech is absolutely protected. You've got the classic example of yelling fire in a crowded theater. So then the question becomes, is it reasonable to ask somebody who is sitting holding a sign to stand if they want to solicit? And I would assert that that is very reasonable given the testimony that you've heard.
Okay, so that was a video from Dan Cederberg, and he was opposing the amendment and suggesting that if solicitors are going to be holding signs, they should not be sitting, they should be standing. I've got one more video from Bob Giordana. He is the director of the Missoula Institute for Sustainable Transportation, and he wants to make Missoula a more pedestrian-friendly.
Bob Giordano, Missoula Institute for Sustainable Transportation. Part of the conversation that I really like that's happening is how do we define public space and how are we going to be a livable community and meet everyone's needs. And there has been a lot of comments about making this very pedestrian-friendly downtown. I think we can include sitting and still address the bad behaviors that are going on. So I would like to see us people to be allowed to sit downtown. It's probably the most peaceful activity a human can do is sitting. And it concerns me when I hear the term gateway. I think there's got to be other ways that we can address the behavior that people are concerned about, and I really appreciate all the time and effort going into this. And I think we need more conversation. We don't have many benches downtown. There's maybe one public bench that I could see on Higgins. So that's maybe another way through this, is we really need to look at how to make it so people who are walking, when they need to rest, there's places for them to do that. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Any other
He's got a good point.
Yeah, definitely. I think sitting is one of the most peaceful things that
Yeah.
a person can do, and I think there should be more benches and stuff like that. But you know, it's definitely a hot topic, and there's a lot of people who are you know, opposed to having people sitting on the streets in downtown Missoula, but they think it's a safety issue. So
Well, then maybe we should put more benches out and make it more accessible for people to sit and be comfortable.
All right, now I'm going to be switching gears. That's very interesting. Yeah, this is going to be a big issue going on here. But the issue right now is seeing what's going on with the school, and since school is all canceled today, isn't that right, Hatton?
That's right. Missoula County Public Schools are all canceled, with the exception of the adult education program at the Lifelong Learning Center. They're open, and their schedule is running as normal today.
Oh, that sounds great. What about some of the events that are happening? Is the Sentinel dessert show still on for Saturday?
We are not sure yet. We're actually meeting at several points during the day today to evaluate road conditions and weather conditions and determine whether or not tonight's activities and weekend activities will still happen. So there's activities at all of our high schools, including choir events, the dessert show, as well as basketball playoffs.
Okay, so what do you think? What is the policy behind what schools do for snow days?
Well, that's a great question. The policy really just indicates that we take recommendations from our transportation providers, which would be Beach Transportation and Conley Transportation out in the Sealy Lake area, as well as review information from city and county road crews and weather, and then make a decision as a superintendent and his cabinet.
All right, that sounds great. I think that's about the questions I have for you today, and I'll hopefully talk to you in the future.
Absolutely, and I just want to let you know and let all your viewers know that they can always check mcpsmt.org, that's our website, as well as the Missoula County Public Schools Facebook page for up-to-the-minute updates on weather, delays, closures, as well as really interesting activities around the district.
Well, thank you very much, Hatton.
Thank you, Hatton.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye. And speaking of Facebook page, we also have our Facebook page that I guess I didn't have it queued up and ready to go. So, but yeah, be sure to like us on Facebook. It's at Wake Up Missoula. So just go to our Facebook page, like us on Wake Up Missoula.
Watch our shows. Yeah.
Watch our show. We post our shows every day from the time we air them. Plus, you can watch them live on TV starting March 3rd, which is going to be just this next week. But we're treating this show like a pre-content show. So here is our website.
Yeah, we almost have 100 likes, so that's pretty...
We have 100
We're up
likes.
to 98.
I've been trying to invite all my friends.
Yeah, me too.
I've been inviting everyone, yeah.
We're so close. I mean, like, my goal is to get 100 likes just before we premiere.
Oh, yeah.
And
I
be
think
sure...
we're going to do it.
It'll happen.
Yep.
Yeah.
And also, we have a chance to show videos live. Oh, sorry, I'm just getting text. but we got a chance to show our show live, streaming online. So for those of you who don't have cable,
can watch
us
online.
Go to MCAT.org, look up our schedule, and it says Watch Now. You click on it, go to Channel 7, and you can see us live at 7 in the morning. So that about does it for today's edition of Wake Up Missoula.
Thanks for tuning in, everyone.
Yeah, thank you very much, everybody.
Have a good snow day and have a good weekend, and we'll see you Monday morning.
Yep, Wake Up Missoula.
Wake up.